Hello and welcome back after a long absence to non-league. Nothing matter. A bit longer than we expected, but also time of year.
Yeah,
Stuff just gets
Christmas,
in the
New
way.
Year, and December all got in the way, didn't it? So
Yeah, stuff just gets in the way. Though we do have updates on a fair few games and four match reports, I believe it is for us.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah, and we'll carry on with the old chronological order. Um,
yeah.
yeah, what was the first date?
Okay, so we left. The last one we reported on was on the match
29th.
on the 29th of November. So we've
Yeah,
got basically all of December. We will only give scores for most of these, but otherwise we'll be here till next Christmas doing reports.
yeah.
First date we had with matches was the 2nd of December.
hmm
What happened in your neck of the woods?
So Tivisale men's team were away to Hensford Town in the Birmingham Senior Cup. It finished 2-0 to Hensford, which is respectable, given that Hensford are step 3, I want to say.
Mhm.
Um, I know there's just two talking points from the game that I just want to bring up. Um, we were 1-0 down pretty much for the first attack of the game. They then went down to 10 men for a pretty bad tackle, in all honesty. I've seen it on X.
Yeah.
It was that bad. The player was actually asking the referee to send him off, from what I've been told.
Right.
But it's unfortunately left one of our players, a young player, Miles Durham, he might be 18 now. But he has done his MCL, I think he's done. So he's
Yeah.
out for at least 12 weeks from that point. So probably another 8 weeks.
Right.
um, But the feedback from that was it was actually a really good performance, and we pushed, and they caught us on the counter with about 5 minutes to go to make it 2-0.
Right.
But yeah, it was positive. That was positive from what I've heard. So yeah.
Okay, well, our match on the 2nd was a Hertfordshire Charity Cup quarter-final
Oh,
against Berkhamsted.
okay.
Um, we played very well and matched them through most of the game,
Yeah.
and they won 1-0. So
Okay.
they are from a higher step, so
Yeah.
understandable.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And yeah, so that was not a bad result, but as I say, it was a Charity Cup match, so it didn't really matter. We'd rotated. I think we changed 7 players after the 5-0 thrashing of Leighton on the Saturday. On the Tuesday, we rotated 7 players, so
Yeah.
it's good to be able to do that and still put up a decent performance. So
Yeah, definitely.
that was the 2nd. Next one, we move on to Saturday the 6th.
Yep.
I think we both had matches there.
Mm-hmm.
Yours was?
Tividale men's team again. They were at home to Studley, who are around us in the table. I'm not going to tell you where they were at the time because I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But that finished 4-1 to Tividale.
Excellent.
Yeah, so yeah. I'm just looking to see if there's anything that stands out from that. No, nothing to report by the looks of it. So yeah, just a 4-1 win.
So on that day, we were away at London Lions.
Yes.
Not much to say about this one. The game, we were 2-0 up. When in the 85th minute, there was an alleged verbal incident between a couple of players on the pitch. As a result, the match was abandoned and an investigation is ongoing. Can't really say much more than that at this stage.
Yeah, yeah.
So, unfortunate. Don't know exactly what was said, by whom, to whom. But that's the situation with that one. No result there at the moment. Whether the result will stand after the investigation remains to be seen.
Yeah, so from experience, it will be dealt with by the FA. Then
Yeah,
once the FA have done what they've got to do, they'll pass it on to the league to decide what's going to happen to the game.
yeah.
I would
Let's wait and see on that one.
I would imagine, given the stage of the game, the result will probably stand, but I don't know.
It's just, well, we've just got to wait and see what happens on that one.
Yeah.
So that was the 6th. Then we are on to Tuesday the 9th. Have you got one on the 9th? I don't think you have you?
I haven't, no.
No, so Tuesday the 9th. Hitchin at home. This one I'm going to do a report for you.
Mm.
So
Nice.
Hitchin were at home against Enfield.
Okay.
League match, this one.
Yep.
Enfield aren't very good, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for us, they weren't very good. And we started off on the front foot. And 11 minutes in, we've completely dominated the first 10 minutes. We have good play down the right-hand side. Right back, Josh Jackman crosses, gets to the byline, cuts it back into the box, and Riney's right there in the middle. Scruffy shot.
Mhm.
But somehow on the half volley, it went in, and they all count. So that's 1-0. Just 3 minutes later, Taylor Riney's on a run forward. He puts the ball out to Kane on the left, who first time puts it back into Riney, who continued his run. Fierce first time shot to the goal is left. 2-0.
Okay.
Then we get to 20 minutes. It's Jackman again on the right, pops it into the box, and guess who pops up and heads home? It's Taylor Riney again. 3-0, hat trick
Yep.
in 9 minutes. So 20 minutes in, 3-0 up, and a hat trick in 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's still not quite as quick as Robbie Fowler's 7-minute hat trick, though, is it?
No, but it was pretty damned impressive.
Yeah.
It was. I'm there, stood there with my phone, trying to write notes, and as fast as I'm writing notes on one goal, we're scoring again. Because 25 minutes come along, so just 5 minutes later, had a complete chance from nothing, and Keitel hits one from 25 yards out, and it screams into the top left corner, and it's 4-0. We're going nuts. At that point, we're thinking, okay, 4's enough. We might have actually won this match before the half-time.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't enough, because just 2 minutes later, we had 2 more good balls in, but the shots were cleared off the line. And another 2 minutes down the line, 29 minutes, ball into the box, and Lewis Franklin trips over the ball, but manages to keep his foot in, and it falls nicely for him to bang it home, and it's 5-0.
Okay, fair enough.
3 minutes later, we got a corner, floated into the back post. Captain Kieran Jones pops up, heads it home. 6-0 in little over half an hour. And we weren't finished because they kicked off, we got the ball, and Blaze went over the bar from 6 yards out. And then it did down for the last 10 minutes of the half, and it finished half-time 6-0.
Okay.
Not seen anything like it. It was mental.
Yeah.
Notes for the second half don't say much because the first note I've got is 60 minutes. Been a bit flat this so far.
Yeah.
2 or 3 saves by the Enfield keeper, 3 subs for Hitchin. Basically, we'd completely taken the foot off the gas because, we didn't need to keep the foot on the gas, did we? Not at 6-0. We had 3 corners in a row around 66 minutes. All 3 were cleared off the line.
Mm-hmm.
Desperate defending from Enfield, but they got away with it. I mean, this match, anyway. We missed a sitter on 77 minutes. We had a through ball on 83 minutes, which was then put just wide, literally inches wide. And then we had another shot from the edge of the box on 88 minutes, and that went just wide as well. It finished 6-0. It was all over by half-time.
Yeah.
But, to be honest, we could have had another 6 in the second half with a bit more luck.
Well, yeah, exactly.
It was an absolutely mental game. It was brilliant. So, really good fun. But very, very, very one-sided.
Yeah, well, it happens occasionally.
It does, yeah.
Been on my fair share of those on either side, so I always like either side of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, as you say,
Enfield are in the bottom 4. They are in relegation zones.
And
so it's not really surprising.
Is that just Enfield, Enfield Town?
It's not Enfield Town. This is Enfield. I don't know whether I think they're just called Enfield FC these days. I think they were once Enfield Borough, but it's Enfield FC. It's not Enfield Town. They're at higher step. So.
Yeah.
And they were in the Isthmian anyway. So so that was the 13th.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. That was the 9th. Moving on to the 13th, which is the Saturday.
Yeah.
Hitchin were away at Flackwell Heath. I wasn't at the game. We won 2-0.
Okay, fair enough.
Another 3 points in the bag. Doing nicely. Thank you very much.
Yep.
And on the 13th, there was in Tividale.
Not in Tivisale.
Right, okay.
The men's team were away to Stourport.
Right.
I believe Stourport were again somewhere around us in the table. Same score as last week against Studley, but the other way around. So Stourport 4, Tividale 1.
Oh, yeah.
Just looking at it again, just see if there's anything of any note. Nothing beyond Kai Adams for Stourport got a hat trick, but it took him 64 minutes to get his hat trick, so not quite as quick as the one you saw.
No.
Yep.
Excellent. And then on to Sunday the 14th.
If I must.
You must. I'm afraid you must.
Yeah. So, Tivisale Ladies at home to league leaders and absolutely running away with the league and should not be in our division, Bowhall Swifts. First game we played since the 9th of November, so first game for 5 weeks.
Yep.
So that's not on our side because they've only missed 2 weeks, I believe, in between. It's just,
Yeah.
It's something that needs looking at. The gap in between games at the lower. We've got 4 divisions.
Yeah.
We don't need 4 divisions. Just have 2 divisions with more teams in.
Yeah, could play more often then.
Yeah. Like I said, we've got 9 teams in our division.
Mm-hmm.
There's 10 in the division below. Put those 2 together, make a Division 1 or Division 2 of 19 teams. Division above has got 10, the one above has got 14. Okay, you might want to split it a little bit so there's 12 in each one. 20 in each one, or 21 in each one, whatever. But at the minute, like I said, we've not played for 5 weeks. We had 1 game in December. We've not played again since then. We were due to play this weekend. That's already been postponed because of the weather. No, sorry.
Yeah.
It's been postponed because the opposition have got a county cup game, which, okay, right. Fair enough. That takes priority.
Yeah.
But then it's going to be, again, over a month. It's going to be another 5 weeks since we last played before we kick a ball next week. And we're still, even with all those gaps, we're still scheduled to finish the first week of March. It's just, it just blows my mind. But yeah. What was I going to say? Yeah, so at home to Bowhall Swifts, we knew what we were expecting going into the game. We were expecting nothing from it. We were expecting just to keep them in the same postcode, basically, in terms of score. But we did launch our debut our new away kit. Yep.
Good.
Of which there is a couple of podcasts on the shirt.
There are.
One we might know very well.
Yeah. Indeed. Yeah. One league natter on the sleeve. It's very nice.
There is, yes. And the other podcast is on the front of the shirt. I got that the wrong way around. Really should have put us on the front, but oh well.
Never mind.
Never mind. To be fair, I think the way it is anyway, because the logos, ours looks better on the arm.
It does.
But anyway, the game, like I say, we're expecting nothing from it. It finished 17-0 to Bowhall. Can't fault the ladies' effort. It was a good one for us in terms of we were able to work on our defensive shape a lot more. So hopefully that will put us in good stead going forward against weaker teams. No disrespect to the other teams in the league, but everyone's weak compared to Bowhall. To weaker teams coming that will be coming up soon. Our keeper Lara on that day, she had an absolute stormer. Could have been about 30 if it wasn't for her. So yeah, that was another positive. And at the end of the game, their manager, and to be fair, their team said to the ladies as well, they've not played a team that has been in such good spirit throughout, even though they're on the end of an absolute battering.
That's good, yeah.
But as I say, they shouldn't be in our division. They know they shouldn't be in our division, but because they moved across from another league, I have to start low and work up, which is fair enough. Right. Also bizarre. They moved across from the other league because of how many teams are in our league, and they were like, "Well, we want to be playing more because there was only one division in their league. They were like, and we're not playing that often. So,
Yeah.
although that's not necessarily worked out in terms of playing more, there
No.
is more teams in
No.
the league.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like I say, as we knew what it was. We were like, doesn't matter what the score is, we know we're going to lose. Plus, they're all going to have drinks for Christmas and exchange the Secret Santas after, so everybody was in a good mood anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, but then it was felt a little bit better the following week, where when I checked the results and saw that they'd beaten Tamworth women 3-0 in the County Cup. I'm like, yeah, that just proves they shouldn't be in our division because Tamworth
No,
women are
no,
pretty good.
absolutely, because they're a lot better.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So I was like 17-0 now when I beat Tamworth 3-0. Doesn't make me quite feel so bad.
no, no, excellent. Oh well, yeah, like you say, it's one of those matches you go into it and with the expectations set correctly, then it's not going to hurt your morale that much because you know what you're getting, and you go in with that. You think, yeah, okay, we'll try,
Yeah,
but if we get battered, we get battered. End of. And you just put it to bed and you move on.
yeah,
But it's when you try and big it up beforehand and say, we've got a chance, we could do something here. Do your best, we can try and keep them down, and then it goes wrong.
yeah,
Then yeah.
yeah. But in all honesty, after 20 minutes, it was only 1-0, and I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
we're not posing much going forward, but we're defending really well. Then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
on 32 minutes, it was 8-0. I was like, oh.
Ah, right, yeah. They
But
went on one. Yeah.
they'd worked out how to play around our block and everything, and it's like, I can't do anything else now because if I come out and take us out of the block,
Yeah.
they're just going to completely rinse us down the sides, and it's going to be the best way to keep it down is through the block.
Yeah.
If I come out of it, it would have been 40 or 50.
Yeah.
But
Fair
yeah,
enough.
it's like I say, it's one of those. Was what it was. It looks bad on paper, and like I say, there's a few people in the club after, ooh, that was a bit shit, worried. I'm like, yeah, yeah, is what it is. Shouldn't be in our league.
Context.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
that was that.
That was the 14th.
It was.
Jumping ahead then to the following week,
Mm-hmm.
Saturday the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do my one first because it was a home game against Rayners Lane,
Yep.
who are undeniably rubbish. But unfortunately, we drew 2-2.
Oh dear.
Bearing in mind, we battered the league leaders 5-0.
Yeah.
We battered Enfield 6-0.
Mm-hmm.
To come up against Rayners Lane and only draw 2-2 was a little bit of a disappointment, to be honest.
Yeah.
But on balance, I don't think we deserved much more out of the game, to be honest. So that was that.
Yeah. No, that's fair. What was it? So the 20th.
20th, yeah.
Right. So that one, I do have a report for you.
Yep.
That was Tividale's men as the women were done for the Christmas. And they were away to Brockton, who we had already played this season and had beaten 3-2 back in August. So a game where we're like, okay, could potentially get something from this. But also a little bit of a weird one with Brockton. They are somewhat of a bogey side for us. Sorry. And they were in the playoffs last season, but they just don't seem to have fit that form that they had last season this year. So it's a bit, we weren't quite sure how to take it. And first visit for me to Brockton, good little setup, nice little setup. But yeah, anyway, onto the game. First thing to report, 6 minutes in, goal.
Oh, right, a goal. Excellent.
Yep.
Who for?
Brockton.
Ah, all right.
First attack of the game, ball over the top, exposes Tividale, and the first time finish, rifled into the back of the net.
Oh, dear.
Yes. From the kickoff, the ball goes straight back to the Tividale keeper. Decided to take his time before he wanted to kick it. So much so that the Brockton forward actually managed to block it. Fortunately, it bounced. Well, depends which way you look at it, but fortunately, from a Tividale point of view, it bounced the right side of the post. So it went off for a goal kick.
Yeah.
But 4 minutes later, so 11 minutes, another goal.
Mm-hmm. For
Brockton
who?
again.
Oh, right, okay.
So it was 2-0 Brockton, and it was a ball from the Tivisale midfielder. He actually, I don't know what he was trying to do, but he actually played a through ball through for the Brockton forward. So I don't know whether he's trying to find a fullback and miss hit it, or he's trying to find a goalkeeper and under hit it. But either way, it was a perfectly weighted pass for the Brockton forward who slid it under the advancing keeper, put Brockton 2-0.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And then on 17 minutes, there was another goal,
Uh-huh.
this time to the right team.
Oh, right, okay, good.
So yeah, Brockton 2, Tividale 1. Brad Maslin-Jones with a powerful free kick. Initially, a really good save from the keeper. Pushed it onto the crossbar. Unfortunately for him, his defenders weren't the quickest to react. Matt Holland was, and he just pulled one back for Tividale.
Excellent, good 2-1, yeah.
There was then a little bit of a controversial moment on 20-ish minutes. There've been a few attacks down Tividale's right, where the left back, right wing rounded out Wayne Maboye, I think his surname is. He's very quick, and what he likes to do is knock the ball past people and run past them.
Right.
And there'd already been 2 or 3 occasions where he'd been cleaned out, and the referee was just like, "Okay, yeah, I'm aware of it. Just chill out, no more."
Yeah.
And then on this 20-minute mark, Eddie Rand does exactly the same thing to one of their players, to their left winger.
Right.
Decides to pull the yellow card out straight away, and we're like, "Yeah, it is a
Oh,
yellow
that's not
card.
right.
It is a yellow card, but you've let 3 go for them."
Yeah.
So, fair enough, you make your point of no more, but at least take the common sense approach of, yeah, I've let 3 go. I'm going to let
Yeah.
you have 1.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, I'm going to book you. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's how it was. So we're booking there. And then on 24 minutes, Brockton were back on top, and they have an effort just wide of the goal. And then on 28 minutes, there's a penalty to Brockton as the forward is brought down as he's trying to run between the defenders. Basically, they come together, and yeah, it's a penalty. After all the kerfuffle, a couple of minutes later, the penalty is taken. I'm not 100% sure what happened, other than it was saved.
Oh, right.
It looked, because of the angle we were at, we had a few of the players on the edge of the box, like half blocking our view.
Yeah.
It looked like it was straight down the middle, but the keeper dived to his right. But he did save it with his feet and kick it away.
All right.
But we're not sure if it was straight down the middle or if it was like just off centre. But either way, it was a poor penalty. There wasn't a lot of power or anything in it. It was one of those, to be fair, that the keeper, although he dived, he had time to get back up and dive the other way if he needed to. But yeah, so either way, they'd missed a penalty. It was still 2-1.
Yeah.
Then on 31 minutes, Brockton played the ball to the left. It's crossed into the box. Unmarked player, all the time in the world, fires the ball into the side netting. Big off for Tividale. And at half time, it's 2-1.
Yeah.
Very slow start for Tividale. As you can say, from the first 11 minutes, we've gifted them the goal, and then we've just not woke up. Then we did wake up. So, but still in the game. Second half,
absolutely, yeah.
50 minutes, and it's a goal for Tividale, 2-1. I didn't see it. In all honesty, I was still walking back around to where we were. It was a penalty. I didn't see the penalty, but from what I've heard from other people there, they said it was soft. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, in all honesty, not a fat lot was happening in the game. It was just two teams kind of cancelling each other out. Half chances at best. And then On 77 minutes, there is a goal for
Yeah.
Brockton. It's a ball in behind the defence. The forward gets ahead of the keeper and rolls it into an empty net. The keeper did come out. It's one of those. He didn't hesitate. He made his decision. We were right by the dugout. We were like, oh, for fuck, he's come out, and what's he come out for? I'm like, to be fair, he's made his decision. It's not like he's shall I, and then gone. He's gone. He's made his decision. And the forwards only just got there before him. So he's obviously backed himself to get there first, which is all you can do. And as soon as the ball went in, he held his hands up here. He said, "Yeah, my fault." It's one of those. Being a goalkeeper myself, I've done it myself a few times. Just one of those. You think, "Oh yeah, I've got this," and by the time you realise you're not getting there, you're committed, so you've got to keep going anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it was. So 3-2 to Brockton after 77 minutes. Tividale did ramp up the pressure a little bit, and obviously, naturally, with so little time remaining in the game, Brockton were dropping back, but not really causing too many problems. The ball was going in and around the box, but not really doing anything. It was bouncing around, but getting cleared. And then on 85 minutes, powerful effort from just outside of the box leaves the Tividale keeper with no chance, and it's 4-2 to Brockton. And that is pretty much how it finished. Like I said, the second half was a lot more closer contested. There were chances for both teams, but Brockton were just more clinical.
Fair
On
enough.
the overall balance of play, Brockton probably did deserve to win it. Well, they did deserve to win it. 2 goals, probably a little bit harsh, but like I say, we did the damage to ourselves by not waking up for the first 20 minutes of the game.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So we went into Christmas on the back of a defeat.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I say, our last match there was the 2-2 draw, so we didn't go in winning.
Yeah.
Next up is you again, because I believe the Midland League took place on the Boxing Day,
It did, yes.
because the Southern League moved their fixtures to the Saturday, the 27th,
Yes.
rather than having Boxing Day, because it was so close to the Saturday. I think they just went for the Saturday. Made sense. But
Yeah, which is fair
it
enough.
also meant that they weren't then clashing with any Football League matches as well, because they all played Boxing Day.
Yes,
Which
they
I'll come
did.
to on my report for the 27th, because I think that had some sort of impact.
Yes,
But
also,
anyway, go on.
it also because I think the Southern League Premier divisions were the same as well. They're all Saturday.
I
You're going to
believe they
tell me,
played
aren't you?
Saturday as well, didn't they? So, yeah. Yeah, they did. They played Saturday as well. So the whole of the Southern League Premier and Division 1 played
Yeah.
played on Saturday. Yeah.
So what that meant for us was Halzone weren't playing, Stourbridge weren't
No.
playing. So although we had to contend with Walsall and West Brom, which took a few people away, we weren't contending with the non-league big boys around boys. So, I mean, okay, we were playing Dudley Town anyway, so that's always going to help us. The Black Country Derby.
Yeah.
So we had an attendance of 278 on Boxing Day.
That is pretty impressive for Tivy, isn't it?
For us, it is, yeah. Like I say, helped massively by that. Detracted a little bit by the Albion and Walsall, because I know we have a few Albion and Walsall season ticket holders that do come and watch us.
Yeah.
So we potentially, if they hadn't been playing, we would have got over 300, but still, 278.
Still, that's a good game. Yeah.
That's more than, well, it is more than double our normal attendance. So,
Yeah.
Like I say, helped by the fact that we're playing Dudley Town.
Yeah.
But yeah, slowish start to the game. The first chance of the game came on 10 minutes. Tividale shot low down to the keeper's left, who managed to palm it behind around his post for a corner. From that corner, and it's 1-0 Tividale. It was played in. It was down the far end, so we're not 100% sure of what happened. But it was flat tapped by the Dudley keeper and it ends up in the back of the net. Wasn't sure who it was. Let me just find out. I can find that for you now on full time. Ellis Harris is the one who has been given the goal. So, however it happened, he managed to put it in the back of the net, and it's 1-0 Tivy.
Excellent.
And I think in the whole time I've been following Tividale, it's the first time Tividale have actually had the lead against Dudley.
Oh, crikey. Okay.
Yeah. 18 minutes, Dudley drive into the Tividale box, pulled across the 6-yard box, and after lingering around, I don't know what I mean by that. I was probably supposed to be pinging around. It's cleared for a corner. On 20 minutes, Dudley got a free kick on the left. It hit straight into the wall, bounces off a Dudley player and beyond for a Tividale goal kick.
Excellent. That's good.
23 minutes, Dudley Town free kick from 35 yards out. Former Tividale, Ryan Snape stepped up, and I was like, for God's sake, here we go. We know he can hit a ball. Thankfully, it wasn't his best effort, and it's over the bar for a goal kick. Then, 34 minutes, controversy.
Oh, good. We like a bit of controversy. Yeah.
So, Tividale player Shaquille Brown, I believe it was, had the ball, carrying it out of... No, he wasn't. The ball was loose, and Shaquille and the Dudley player were both going for the ball. The Dudley number 7, Dan Jones, I believe it was. Shaquille gets there first. Now, Dan Jones is already on a yellow card here.
Mm-hmm.
Shaquille knocks the ball away as if to run after it, to chase it and get himself up the pitch. Dan has tried to come in and tackle him. However, he's gone over the top of the ball and caught Shaquille halfway up his calf.
Ouch.
On the side. Nothing's given. What happens then? Dudley get the ball, through ball into the box. Tividale defender goes to clear it. From his blind side, the Dudley player comes across him. So as he goes to kick the ball, the Dudley player nicks in front of him, kicks the ball away, and the Tividale player ends up kicking the Dudley player.
Yeah.
Penalty.
Oh, great. Okay. Yeah.
Linesman comes over to take up his position for the penalty, which, as you know, he's on the edge of the 18-yard box on the goal line, which is literally about 3 yards in front of me and 5 yards to the left. And I've gone, oh no, have you not seen that tackle from there, number 7? He's like, yeah, but I can't get involved. I was like, what do you mean you can't get involved? He goes, well, he's in a better position than me. I'm like, well, clearly he's not seen it. At least ask the question of, did you see the challenge from number 7? No, I'm not getting involved with that. I'm like, but
you're the bloody linesman.
That's what you're there for. No. Yeah. Not anymore. They're assistant referees nowadays.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
So that's the thing. They've pushed for this to be called assistant referees and not linesmen.
Yeah.
And when they're there, like, well, and that's what I said to him. I said, you're the assistant referee. Assist him. At least have the conversation of, even if he says, yeah, I saw it, I didn't think there was anything to it. Okay, fair enough. But just to say, no, I'm not going to get involved. I was like,
yeah,
this could have a significant impact on the outcome of the game. Because they should be down to 10 men, yet they're not, and they've now got a chance to equalise.
Mm.
And he was like,
anyway.
To
the penalty.
Yeah. Dudley scored 1-1.
Oh, great, 1-1. Yeah.
Half time, 1-1. Nothing else happened for the next 10 minutes, really. And what I put out at half time was it should be TV 1 up and Dudley down to 10 men, but due to an assistant referee refusing to assist the referee, it's all square at the break.
I like it.
Yeah. Second half, not much happened for the first 15 minutes or so. Just both teams again cancelling each other out. Then on 62 minutes, Tividale cross from the right, headed wide at the near post. And then 64 minutes, Tividale free kick played in from the right, headed towards goal, and it was a fantastic save from the Dudley keeper, to be fair to him. He's at full stretch, it's bounced about 2 yards from him, and it's coming high, and he's managed to get across and flick it onto the crossbar. And then eventually it goes behind for a goal kick. 66 minutes, Tividale shot, Dudley shot deflected behind for a corner. And then on 72 minutes, there is a goal completely against the run of play. And Dudley take the lead for the first time in the afternoon.
Oh, dear.
And then 3 minutes later, 75 minutes, my tweet is, we got there eventually. 40 minutes and 2 goals too late, but Dudley Town are down to 10 men, and their number 7, who should have been sent off in the first half, has been shown his second yellow.
Oh, finally. Yeah, okay, good.
But yeah, so he should have gone on 25 minutes, was it?
Yeah, something like that, wouldn't it?
35 minutes, but he went on 75.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then 79 minutes, goal, Tividale corner, cleared at the near post. Brandon Martini picks up the ball, goes past a couple of players, and he hits a deflected shot which goes into the back of the net, and it's 2-2.
Excellent, good.
2 minutes later, so 81 minutes, poor defending, poor goalkeeping, and the 10 men are back in front, 3-2 to Dudley.
Boo.
Not much else happened then until the 95th minute. Tividale cross from the left, headed over at the back post with the Dudley keeper beaten. 97 minutes, Tividale corner, loops over the keeper, the Dudley keeper, and on the line, somehow, the Tividale player, I'm not sure who it was, there was that many people, managed to clear the ball off the line rather than putting it into the back of the net.
Oh, clever.
Yeah. So it's coming. It's like I say, it's a looping corner and it's gone high, so the keeper's like not going to get there. It's gone over the back of him, and the player's tried to like come onto it as a diving header, but he's kind of dived past the ball and it's hit the back of his head and gone out.
Right.
So yeah, and that was that full time. Tividale 2, Dudley 3. So one of those. It was a good performance. Did Dudley deserve to lose? Did Dudley deserve to win? From the defensive display, yes. Did Tividale deserve to lose? From their overall performance, no. My closing comment of the game on Twitter was good performance from Tividale, better defensive play from Dudley. Officials ultimately changing the outcome of the game by the assistant refusing to help the referee in an incident that led up to the penalty.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not usually one to blame officials.
No.
We have discussions about refereeing decisions and other things, but that is one I can't defend and say it didn't have an effect on the game, because it was literally...
It absolutely did, yeah. Yeah.
By not highlighting the first incident to the referee, it's led to a penalty being awarded less than 5 seconds later.
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, that I spoke to the referee and the linesman afterwards separately, and I said to the assistant, I was like, well, okay, you're going off the assumption he's seen it. Would you not have given a yellow card if you would you not think he'd have given a yellow card? Well, no, because his opinion might be different to mine. I'm like, so in your opinion, if you were in the middle and you'd seen it, would you have given a yellow? I went, yeah. I go, so what makes you think he's seen it if he's not given a yellow? And he goes, well, he was in a better position. I'm like, but it was also
Clearly not.
Clearly not. I was like, because you can see it. And then I asked the referee what he saw, and he said, well, I just saw 2 players going for the ball.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I was like, you might want to speak to your assistant. Whether he did or not, I don't know. So that, to me, obviously the referee did not see it.
Clearly, yeah.
Well, yeah, and this is the thing. They've pushed for a long time for linesmen to be called assistant referees.
Yeah.
And they're refusing.
By the very definition, they should then assist the referee, yeah.
And they're refusing to, so yeah. But no, good performance. I think morale-wise, it was Denta, I think. But yeah, Yeah, Dudley Town are a good side. Don't get me wrong; they're flirting with the playoffs at the moment. Um, Matt, I can't remember his last name. Can never remember his last name. Matty Lovett, I think his name is. Um, knows his team, knows what they're capable of, knows how to expose teams, knows how to get his team playing well, make some really good signings. Although it's also at the same time to see them where they are on the table is very frustrating because they've got a team full of ex-Tivisale players,
Mm,
and it's just like,
yeah,
so if you can play like this now, why couldn't you play like that when you're playing for us?
yeah.
Yeah,
Good question.
yeah, no, they're a good side. I think if we go back to the start of the season, they were one of the teams I was expecting to be up there. Um, as much as it pains me to say it, with them being our main rivals, but yeah,
Mm,
they I think they are now the sole Midlands club that are putting the cat amongst the pigeons with all the northern clubs.
mhm. Yeah,
Because the rest of
in
it
the
is the
so-called
top
Midland
six is
League. Yeah,
dominated by all the teams from Stoke and upwards.
yeah.
But yeah, that was
So
that.
that was Boxing Day.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I didn't go to a non-league game that weekend because I was at my mum's. So
yeah,
I ended up going to Oxford United against Southampton on Boxing Day, which was a rare Oxford win.
yeah,
But that's
yeah,
league football, so we're not going to talk about
yeah.
that. Hitchin went away on the Saturday to Barton Rovers,
Mm-hmm.
quite a local game.
Yeah.
Played well, won the game 2-0.
Oh, nice.
Ran out of burgers, long queues at the food outlets and the bar because Spartan unfortunately weren't quite ready for the influx of Hitchin fans that turned up. It was around about 5 times their average crowd.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they weren't quite prepared for what was going to happen. But anyway, Hitchin won 2-0.
Yeah,
Another 3 points in the bag, all going nicely. And then we jump through to the last game of the report section, which was just this Saturday gone, the 3rd of January.
yeah,
So, like the previous week, Football League games, they'd all taken place on New Year's Day, on the 1st.
yes,
So, Luton weren't playing, Stevenage weren't playing, etc., etc.
yeah,
It was flipping cold.
yeah.
We've got a massive, brilliant army of volunteers at Hitchin.
Mm-hmm.
So on New Year's Day, they'd gone out and covered a lot of the pitch,
Mm-hmm.
got heaters on the pitch, etc., etc.
Yeah,
Kept on monitoring and working on it throughout New Year's Day and the Friday and the morning of the Saturday, which meant we were only one of 2 games that actually took place in that division on Saturday afternoon.
ooh,
Which was good because we were playing local rivals from just 6 miles away, Stotfold FC.
okay.
Okay, don't like Stotfold.
Mm.
They're the ones we officially have to hate being
Okay.
Hitchins. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So anyway, local derby. So our band of youth turn up,
yeah,
their drum and all their singing and dancing. Stotfold have their equivalent, which is another band of youth with a drum and dancing and singing. But that wasn't all that turned up.
okay.
The place was filling up and filling up. And we were thinking, yeah, we'll get our usual sort of like 700-800, whatever. I mean, 700-800 is good. I mean, our average is somewhere between 500 and 700
Yeah,
for a home game. Kept on coming in. Somebody came in and said, the bar's absolutely rammed out there in the clubhouse. And people kept on coming in. And by the time the match started, the place was absolutely packed.
yeah.
And turns out later on, we found out that our attendance was 1,499 people.
I had a good stab at it.
You did, yeah, because I asked you for a guess. You said 1486, didn't you? So
Yeah,
you weren't far off.
yeah.
But that was unbelievable.
No,
That
yeah,
is more people turned up there than turned up for Tamworth in the National League.
yeah, but it is Tamworth.
More people turned up than every team in the division above, the Southern League Central and the Southern League south, with the exception of Gloucester and the other one, the one in the central who beat us. Who were they? Can't remember.
I would imagine that could be.
Hales Owen.
Yeah, I was going to say
Hales Owen.
yeah.
And they only beat us by a bit. They had 1577. So they only had 78 people more than we did.
Yeah. Who did Hales Owen play that day? Was it somebody local? Was it Alchurch or something like that?
It was Bromsgrove.
Yeah, that'll be why.
Yeah, because they wouldn't normally get that many, would they? So
no, Hales Owen, to be fair, they can do. Again, it would have been helped by the Albion not being at home.
Yeah.
Hales Owen averaged between 800 and 1,000 normally. But obviously, that game, the Alchurch, so Bromsgrove, Alchurch, and
Redditch probably.
Redditch. Actually, there's a few this year because Worcester have gone up as well. So Worcester and obviously Stourbridge. Stourbridge, they get about 2,500, 3,000, I think.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's Stourbridge. But
yeah. So, but 14.99 at step 4 is, well, in this division, most clubs are averaging between 200 and 300.
Well,
Some of them 50 to 100.
Yeah.
I mean, like the likes of Barton Rovers and London Lions, if they get 50 through the gate, they're happy.
Yeah.
So 14.99 was absolutely massive.
Yeah,
the place was bouncing from the start. And to top it all, it was an absolutely excellent match. It had a bit of everything. Now, I didn't make notes because it was flipping cold, so I kept my gloves on. Didn't type anything into the phone. So I'm going to go from the report in the paper and just pick bits out from that. So there we go. So it's basically, we started on top and very, very quickly in the first few minutes, we had a goal ruled out for offside. It was offside, so fair enough. Then we had a shot wide, and then they had a shot over the top. We missed again, but eventually took the lead in the 39th minute. It took a penalty to do it. So it's foul in the box, and Taylor Riney steps up, takes the penalty, slots it home, 1-0. And that's how we go in at half-time. We've been on top, looking quite good. Like I say, the place is bouncing, the noise is amazing. The crowd is, the place is full. It's not full, it's got an official attendance of 4,000 background. After seeing 1,400 in there, I don't know how they get 4,000 in. But anyway.
Very tightly.
Very tightly indeed. So half-time 1-0. Second half didn't start quite so well because just 3 minutes in, they equalised.
Oh dear.
And of course, it was one of our former players, Henry Snee, who headed it home. Swine. He couldn't do that when he played for us. In fact, he couldn't play 90 minutes when he played for us. He played 20 minutes and his knee had hurt. But anyway, he was playing for them and doing all right. So 48 minutes and it's 1-1. We lost a bit of momentum. Passing became a bit sloppy. But after 10 minutes or so, they'd had a bit of the upper hand, but didn't capitalise on it. We got back into the groove. We had shots deflected from corners, and goalmouth scrambles that they cleared. And eventually, after 76 minutes, good old Taylor Riney steps up and gets a proper poacher's effort in. Close range, slots it home, 2-1.
Nice.
So we've got 14 minutes to go. We're 2-1 up.
Yeah.
We're looking good. We're thinking we got the win. We got 3 points here. No, that didn't happen. Stockfold really started chasing for the equaliser. They stepped up the attacking. They did really well. They put a cross in on 88 minutes, which Captain Kieran Jones, who in the previous report I told you headed home a perfect goal to make it 6-0, he managed to head home a perfect own goal to make it 2-2.
At least he's consistent.
It was the same goal, same place.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's now 2-2. It's closing. The match is closing up. But true to form, Hitchin didn't give up at that point. We played to the final whistle every match this season.
You have.
It's been
a lot of
brilliant.
late goals there.
A lot of late goals. And it did come.
Okay.
In the 5th minute of injury time, Lewis Franklin jumps up and bags the winner. And then 2 minutes later, Stockfold went down to 10 men.
Hey,
So,
well,
but it didn't matter by that point. 3-2.
yeah,
3 points in the bag.
yeah,
We are now second in the league.
okay,
Leighton are still top,
yeah,
but they've been dropping points
yeah,
since we beat them. Up to that point, they hadn't really.
yeah,
But when we beat them, they've dropped points since then.
okay,
Because at
fair
that
enough.
point, we were 14 points behind them with 2 games in hand. We are now 5 points behind them with 1 game in hand.
Yeah, okay,
So it's really, really tightened up at the top.
yeah. So
And
an
we've got to
interesting one
keep
then.
it going now because it's 1 up automatically and the rest in the playoffs from this division. So
Yeah,
it's
it's the same
definitely
as
a case of finishing top would be great. But having said that, at the start of the season, we were just hoping for the playoffs.
for the
So
playoffs. Yeah,
we're well on course for that if we keep on playing like this.
yeah, 100%.
But yeah, good game, good attendance, all round, good day out.
Yes.
And
Mm.
that brings us pretty much up to date, I think.
Yeah, I believe it does. Yeah,
Mm.
it does. It does.
So bearing in mind, Hitchin haven't lost in the league since God alone knows when. In fact, have we lost in the league? Yes, we must have done. Otherwise, I would have been mentioning it earlier. But no, yeah, so we have, but we haven't lost for a long time in the league. But when I was looking through the paper, I found that in non-league, there are still 2 teams out there that are unbeaten.
Tivisale. Oh no.
No, not Tividale, not
No.
Hitchin. They're both step 6 sides. So
Okay.
we're a long way down the pyramid.
North, south, east, west, middle.
One will be, where is it? The Southwest Peninsula League.
Hmm.
Bovey Tracy.
Yeah, I would never have got that.
Played 15, won 14, drawn 1.
Okay.
They're doing all right.
They are. Yeah.
Having said that, second place in that league,
Yeah.
Bridgeport. Okay, they played 18, but they've won 13, drawn 3. So they're only a point behind, but Bovey is still 3 games in hand on them. So
Yeah.
And the other one we've got, it's in the West as well, but it's the Jewson Western League Division 1.
Okay.
And we are looking at, with 22 games played, 16 wins and 6 draws, no defeats, Devizes Town, down in Wiltshire there.
Okay.
So they are currently top of the Western League Division 1, unbeaten.
Fair play to them. Fair play to them.
Yeah,
Very good achievement at this stage in the season.
absolutely. I mean, we're halfway through.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
We're past Christmas. We're
Yeah.
into the new year, and those 2 teams are the 2 remaining in the top 6 steps of
Teams, yeah.
non-league that are still unbeaten.
Yes. Yeah.
Unless, of course, either of them have played midweek this week and lost. But I don't know. That was in the paper on Sunday.
Given the weather, I highly doubt it.
Exactly,
Well,
yeah.
no, then again, I don't know what's it been like down by you.
Wet and cold.
So now it's been wet, but a different kind of wet up here.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's snowing again quite heavily now.
yeah, I mean, we're looking at high winds, rain. We've got snow predicted as well. It's going to be cold.
Yeah,
Hitchin on Saturday are supposed to be away at Milton Keynes Irish.
that's a grass pitch.
We await to see if the match will go ahead.
Yeah, that's a grass pitch, isn't it, Milton Keynes?
It is indeed,
Yeah.
yes.
I'd say I don't know how far south. We're expected to have up to 25 centimetres of snow here.
Yeah.
But obviously I'm right in the middle of the Midlands, so it's still quite away from Milton Keynes.
Yeah.
In fact, you're probably closer to Milton Keynes than I am.
25 mile away, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yes, it's the other side of Northampton to us, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah. I always get confused which one's closer out of those 2. Yeah, I think you'd probably have a better chance. Oh, no, because this storm's coming up from the south, isn't it?
It is coming up from the south, but it's not quite coming this far east, I don't think. That's the thing. So
Yeah.
we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But
Yeah, 100%.
So that wrapped up 2025.
It did.
What did it look like for you in numbers?
So getting out my trusty footballists here, who have now inconveniently removed the 2025 review from the homepage, so bear with me.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
I swear it was there yesterday. No, that's 25-26, just 2025.
Matches. How many matches?
A total of 50 matches.
50.
Yep.
Okay, I got 57.
Okay.
Goals. This is where you'll beat me.
No, what makes you say that?
Well, because you watch the ladies a lot more than I do.
236 goals.
Okay, I got 172 goals.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
Countries.
2.
That's because back in February we went over to Belgium, didn't we?
We did indeed. Took in a professional and a non-league game over there.
We did indeed. And also, well, I get 4 countries because in May I went to Norway and again did professional and non-league while I was there.
Yeah.
And then just a couple of weeks ago, well, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks before Christmas, I went up to Scotland and watched a couple of games up there. But they were both league games. But,
yeah.
So, most goals in a match?
17.
Okay, I got 8.
Yeah, and it was a 17-0 the other
day. Most seen team?
That for me would be Tivisale Ladies, for obvious reasons, 19.
Yeah. Okay, I've got Hitchin at 32. Again, pretty obvious, being that, whatever. Best match of 2025?
Actually wasn't a non-league game, but it was a game.
Oh, right, go on.
It was a Mechelen game.
Oh, that's right, yeah, Mechelen against whoever they were playing at the time.
Ghent.
Ghent, wasn't it? Yeah. It was a bloody good match. That sat as my best game of 2025 up until the last weekend of November when we stuffed Leighton 5-0.
Yeah.
And that ended up being my best match of 2025.
Yeah.
Because of what it meant as well. Beating the league leaders by that much was just epic. So.
100%. For me, the Mechelen game, it was just first time I've been to a professional game for a long time other than England.
Yeah.
My first professional game abroad in all honesty. And just seeing the difference between professional football abroad to professional football in the UK.
Yeah.
In terms of experience.
Landed on the terrace. Top division match.
Yeah. And like I say, drinking, no fighting, 7 million bicycles riding past us on the way home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just an all-round experience, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that one,
the only downside was a 9-minute VAR check, but still, other than that, very, very good, entertaining game. Goal in pretty much the first minute and pretty much the last minute. So
yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And how many grounds did you visit?
22.
I did 33. And how many new grounds?
15.
I got 18.
Yeah.
So, there we go. That wraps up 2025.
Yes.
Now we're in 2026.
Yeah.
And we're off the mark already on mine. You haven't done a 2026 game yet, have you?
No. I haven't, no.
No, well, we are only on the 8th, aren't we? So
yeah. We didn't...
Plenty of time for that.
Did we have fixtures on New Year's Day? No, we didn't have New Year's Day fixtures. Yes, we did. We should have played on the 3rd, but they were all postponed, frozen. I don't think any game went ahead in our league.
Right. Fair enough.
Yeah. I'd be very surprised if any go ahead this weekend, in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, Milton Keynes is a grass pitch, so we've really got to wait and see what happens on that one. So
yeah, I say that, to be fair, we're Winsford away, which is up Northwich way, so they might not get the weather as bad as we have. So we maybe
I don't know. It's heading up that way as well. So it's definitely a wait and see, isn't it?
Yeah. So. But like I say, I was looking on Footballogy just to have a quick look to see what games were available to me. And I think I messaged you about this. So there's 8 fixtures scheduled to take place in the Midland League this Premier Division this Saturday.
Yeah.
Only 2 of those 8 are within 50 kilometres of me.
It's ridiculous, that Midland League, isn't it? So.
Yeah. And like I say, that's 50 kilometres of me right pretty much slap bang in the middle of the Midlands.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the fixtures up now so I can So what they are. Um, so upcoming fixtures. So upcoming fixtures for this weekend: Abbey Halton versus Stourport, which is Stoke.
Yeah,
Hanley Town versus Lye, which is
that's
Stoke.
Stoke.
Northwich Victoria versus AFC Wolverhampton City,
That's up Cheshire, yeah.
but they play in Runcorn.
Okay, Merseyside,
Yep.
pretty much.
Romulus versus Highgate, which is Sutton Coldfield. So
Well,
yeah,
you can have that. That's Midlands.
yeah, and it's 3G, so potential.
Okay, yeah.
Stone Old Alinians versus Coton Green, which
That's
is
Stoke,
yes, but they play in Newcastle, which is still Stoke.
which is still Stoke, yeah.
Not Newcastle, where obviously
Yeah, Newcastle under Lyme.
that's the one, yeah. And then Studley Town versus Dudley Town. Studley is Redditch, so that's the
Yeah,
other
you
one
can
within the
count them
country.
Midlands, more or less.
Yep. Uttoxeter Town versus Whitchurch Allport.
Staffordshire, innit?
Yeah.
Uttoxeter.
Yeah. It's Staffordshire, almost Stoke.
Yeah.
And then obviously Winsford United versus us, which Winsford is next door to Northwich, so Cheshire.
Yeah, right up Cheshire.
Yeah.
So not much happening in the locals.
Not in the Premier
No.
Division. I mean, according to Footballogy, I have Albury United are at home, actually.
That's not far.
No, but I've already been there. Cradley Town are at home. Again, my second closest ground, and I've never actually been there.
Oh well. Game won't be on
Are at
there. It will
home.
be weird.
Yeah. Dudley Sport are at home. I've never been there. You've been there.
Yeah.
PS Olympic are at home at the Dell. So, yeah. Stourbridge are at home. Bilston are at home. So there is games around me.
Yeah.
But ones which have a better chance because of 3G pitches, Sporting Calcium and Boldmere, probably about the only two. Romulus. Who else have we got? Studley as well. So the two local Middle League ones, they are potentials.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
I don't doubt any will be on. And then we're actually hoping to get to Bilston next weekend
Mm-hmm.
to watch them hopefully stuff Gresley.
That's the plan, isn't it? We want to see that one. Yes, that's in 2 weeks' time. So anyway, so we will reconvene in a couple of weeks, hopefully, and get episodes out as regularly as we can this year.
Yeah, there shouldn't be as many calendar issues this side.
Not this side of Christmas. Nobody's got any money left to spend and go out now, have we? So
no, but we've got to find something next weekend now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's wrapped us up into the new year.
Yep.
Happy New Year, listeners.
Yes, Happy New Year. Hopefully it's a good one on and off the pitch.
Yep.
Yeah. And
Cool.
we'll reconvene, as you say.
Hopefully in a couple of weeks. 2 to 3 weeks.
Before the end of February, let's make that commitment. Before the end of January.
Before the end of January. Yeah.
That's what I meant, yeah. Before the start of February is what I meant to say.
Definitely. We'll be back at least one more this month. Definitely. Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Well, goodbye. Speak to you next time.
Speak to you soon.